I want to say something. We are just like I can have I can say at any time I want to say, even if it's only few words. I said about the orbit, the 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 principle of why a, a, a space station could orbiting the Earth is two forces. One force is gravity, and another force is the three forces. One force is gravity, and another is the pull out. I'm sorry, I should check out the dictionary before I come here. The centri, how to pronounce this? It's okay, it's okay. Actually you can hear my word without this
centrifugal.
Centrifugal. So me and some people are very much like we just say anything we want, whatever other listeners. I said three forces. One is the gravity force.
Centrifugal.
Another is a centrifugal, because if you run a circle, we'll have the centrifugal to pulling out. And the third is the moving forward, the velocity, v velocity. I learned in physics. I know this basic. This is just basic understanding velocity. So once we make these three forces in balance, we're orbiting. So this also relates to the mass of the craft itself. The mass should be calculated in it. The mass form to velocity. And the bigger craft and the smaller craft, the diameter were different. Because the bigger craft, your velocity and your mass, it relates to the centrifugal. This is just a very easy math calculating. What did I just say? Diameter. I'm sorry, I want to check this word. I think this is diameter. The mass of the craft itself relates to, and the velocity relates to the diameter with the core, with the ball, the core, Earth. So these three forces make the orbiting. Because in space, without the air fraction, so the fraction force is zero. We don't have to consider about the fraction. fraction. So I need to read every word very correctly. So I'm reading it very slow because I want to friction. I want to make that word deeply inside my head. In the fraction. So with friction in space, there is no friction. The element, the mass of the craft itself, and the velocity, and the zero frictions, we don't need a field to form an orbiting. And centrifugal balance the gravity and the mass and the velocity. I can find some easy words here. The mass and the velocity causes the orbiting. And no friction force.